so that's when I first realized, well, we have somebody who has given a lot of thought to the ministry and what she accomplishes, and also just to the physical environment that she'd be ministering in. And when I first heard that Natalie was coming to be our new youth minister, I was in touch with her by email on the phone, because what I wanted to do was set up the office, which had not been cared for at all. And she had shared with me her heart that it would be a place where the kids would feel welcome, the parents to come. And I thought, this is a woman who has not only a heart for this ministry, but she has a plan, and she thinks about it and prays about it, and she's just a dynamic, wonderful person that I was very happy to be part of her ministry for the short time I could be. I think just seeing the growth in the ministry and the maturity of it, the maturing of it, and Natalie's ability to draw in the parish. In other words, she has a very winsome way of asking you to please help, and to know that it isn't just her ministry, but it really is a ministry of the parish to the children, and her love for the youth and the teens, and both on an individual basis and as a group, and how do we bring people in to support it with their gifts and their time, their talent. She's just wonderful at organization and growing a ministry and an organization. The whole Steubenville trip, the Joe's Camp, these are such blessings, both back and forth for the children and for those of us. With Joe's Camp, I know I was very blessed one summer when it was the last year of my husband's life, actually, and he really couldn't go out and do much in his workshop, let alone clean it up. And the kids came out and cleaned up his workshop. And I can remember one of the girls saying, "We just can't wait to see his face when he comes out." He was on oxygen. He was in a wheelchair at the time. And so when he did come out, he was quite surprised and so blessed. And we had enough money that I could have paid somebody to come and do that. But Natalie made it clear to me that, listen, this will bless the children to be able to give this way. And it blessed Larry in a way that hiring some adults to come in and clean it up would not happen. To have these children come and spend 5 hours cleaning up his workshop under the direction of, one of the men from the church who's familiar with how men like their workshops. He has one. It was an incredible blessing of love, and an example of the things that Natalie starts, and she's able to draw the love of the children for other people in a sincere way. Well, I would recommend her as just about anything she'd want to do, because she's that multi-talented and very devoted. When she takes on a task, she does 100%. And I've seen her at times praying in the Adoration Chapel over projects she has. She's very committed. She's so grounded in the Lord, and she loves our Jesus so much. And any ministry I would recommend her for. Youth, yes, and for the reasons I've already said. She also has a long-term time vision. I remember talking with her when she first came, and she said it takes about 5 years to really grow a youth ministry. And that is a sign of such maturity. This isn't it's what I'm doing for a job right now. Somebody who sets a goal, is called by the Lord to do it, and will do what she needs to do to bring it to pass. But her executive talents are amazing. Her organizational and executive talents. I think what she said that most struck me when she first told me about the Ezer Project was about the burnout rate, that she's concerned. This is a woman who could be out recording, a recording artist. I mean, she has any number of talents with her degrees and her her talents that she could be doing, but her heart is drawn to this because she doesn't want to see that. She understands the lay ministry is a big part of the church. This day and age especially, what you must encounter as a youth pastor every day. How do you deal with that? I was an attorney for 30 years and I worked juvenile court for a while, so I have a very clear understanding of what youth are facing, and to not have the faith formation that will help you stay in there for the long run probably is a disservice to people who are first drawn to it and then burn out. And I think she's going to, through the Ezer project, be able to lovingly provide that and to make the church more aware of it. And the church wants to respond, it just doesn't see the need. It hasn't seen the need, and she'll be able to bring a focus to that with her ministry and her capabilities to do that. She's brilliant. She could be a speaker, she can be an organizer, she's a good executive, she's a loving, devoted to our Lord Christian, and I just can't think of the Lord calling anybody who's more suited to starting a new ministry.